Alright, family. This video right here is we're gonna call it "What is Protein?" Now I see a lot of people asking me, "Hey, bro, man, how you get your protein? How you get your protein?" Not knowing that to me, that's a made-up word. Why is it a made-up word? Because everybody who I talk to about protein, they always got the same excuse. Like somebody gave them the same line, Now most people might, everybody alludes to protein being a meat source, right? So what I give, what type of information I give people, and I try not to go against the protein debate. I'll just tell them, go ahead, get you some quinoa and mushrooms, because I know what they mean. They want to know, what can I eat to make sure I maintain my weight and my muscle mass? And they call it protein. But what I'm saying is, you could be fat and unhealthy as hell. You could be fat, you could be swole, and you could be nutritionally deficient. You could actually be unhealthy as hell by being bigger and not even knowing it. So my point I'm making is, protein is a made up word, like leprechaun, like unicorn. Made up. That's a made up shit. Why is this a made up shit? Because the same people who I ask about protein always ask me, where do you get it from? And I ask them, where do you get it from? Well, eating meat. Well, how come most of the animals you eat don't eat meat? Name one of them. Name one animal that you eat that eats meat. Let me start off by cow, chicken, hog, duck. Well, no, a hog will eat any goddamn thing. But as far as the cow, as far as the chicken, as far as the turkey, all these things right here do not eat meat at all. And if they do eat meat, somebody got them to that level by feeding them the same shit. Like when I work offshore, guess what? All the food that we would eat and we would waste, we would throw that shit outside to the fish. So now the fish are eating chicken, cow, and pig when they never did that in their life. So you can see how this human imbalance is messing up the ecosystem, right? Because we feeding animals processed food that they wouldn't necessarily eat. So that's why if you offshore, you always see the fish circling, because they're addicted, just like you. That's that crack that they coming back for. They know what time it's gonna come out, and they're gonna eat it, everything. Only thing they might not eat is a couple potatoes, and you have to let that get soft. But seagulls eat that shit too. Also, we got to get off of that protein stuff, that talk, man, because, well, especially me being black, man, I can't follow that protein thing, because I've been a big boy for almost half part of my life, meaning overweight or whatever, and when I got off of protein, I became healthier. So how would you tell a person like me that I need protein when I lift the most weight ever in my life when I wasn't eating meat? I had the most energy in my life when I wasn't eating meat. So just let's go ahead and think about the animals that do eat meat. Let's look at the lion. The lion is always mad, and then they want us to be like the lion by telling us the king of the jungle. And well, guess what? The lion don't live in the jungle. He's never been in the jungle in his life. So how the hell is he king? Oh, maybe the gorilla is the king. Yeah, that's who you're supposed to be acting like, the goddamn gorilla. Humble as hell, but go mess with his family and watch what happens. You see? So as we look out in nature, we see every animal has a certain food to eat. What's your food, black man? Huh? What? Okay, well, guess what? You'll never see the Arabs in a barbecue line with black folks. You'll never see them at the soul food joint. You'll never see a Jewish man at the chicken spot, man, choose, tearing it up. You ain't gonna see that. So I suggest you go study that word protein, because they're gonna tell you one of the 19 amino acids. And as soon as they say acid, you letting me know right there, again, you don't know what you're talking about. Because the body has no room for acid. It doesn't need it at all. Acid is not on that chart of the minerals with iron, zinc. It's not on there. Plus, most of the people who I see eat protein are unhealthy as hell. So if we gonna go ahead and discuss the protein, we gotta put that out on the table and really discuss who made this shit up. Where did the protein come from? Because you know what? They could take some sand or some dirt, mix that shit up, and make a brownie, and then put on the back protein, 15 grams of protein. And I'm like, hold up, how the fuck does a brownie have protein? Well, guess what? This is some artificial shit. Just like they artificialize everything, man. So I hope that rattle a couple people up. Maybe they can ask me some questions that'll take me to the next level, because that's the reason why I do these videos, man. I get to hear other people's experience, and then they change my experience. Like, damn, I didn't know, I didn't look at it like that, man. So keep bringing y'all comments, man, y'all inbox questions, and I appreciate it. So I hope y'all, I hope that was enough information about that protein gig. So the gig is up, partner. Protein don't exist. All right, peace, family.